Hi everybody, this is an Algebra 1 video. This is your week rundown. Every Sunday you're going to have a week rundown with me, basically just going through the things from last week that maybe I had some questions with. I have not received any homework questions from you guys. Sorry, Redix right here. Because I think part of it is everything was review. And this week's also going to be a review week. These are ideas that we found to be very important. So this week, your week rundown is you actually have 4 things that you're learning, and then you also have your Friday reflections. You're going to do some graphing, and for graphing of lines, you're going to put them in slope-intercept form in y equals mx plus b. And then you're going to have some parabolas, and I gave you some tables, and the video will go through how you find the values for those tables and you graph them. You may have to sketch your own graphs or get your own graph paper. You're also going to have a worksheet. It's kind of long, but it doesn't take that long to do. There's more problems on this than any other one on exponent rules. Okay, it's a pretty simple one. And then there's one on the distributive property. And then your last one is something kind of new. It's the reverse of doing the distributive property. All right, so that's kind of your rundown. That's 4 things. And then Fridays, you're going to have your Friday reflection. Take a look at your Friday reflection, because what I did is that for all the reflections that were in on time, I went in and I reflected with you. I responded to your reflections, and then I also put the next date, which would be April 3rd. Please do not do your Friday reflections until Thursday, because your Friday reflections should be how things are going and what I need to do better. Okay, so far I've had some positive feedback on what I've been doing, so I'm feeling really good about that. So basically you have 5 things. You're going to have 4 assignments, and then you're going to have your Friday reflection. And you have until Friday at 4 o'clock to get all those things in. You can hand them in earlier, which is totally fine. I would be the person to do that. I wouldn't wait till the end. I would do one and then submit it, and then one and then submit it, and do those at the end of the week. Just the only thing is your Friday reflection should not be done before, I'd say, Thursday night, so I can look at how your week is going. All right. So also coming up for me is my grades have to be done. I'm hoping to have my grades done by Friday. I'll be honest, I haven't looked too much at third quarter grades. A few people are missing some tests. Not sure how many in here that is, but we'll have to figure out what that is, how we're going to do it, because I'll be honest with you, it's really hard for me to test kids whenever they're at home. It's not like when you're writing an English paper and you can show your understanding of a book. I know that there are plenty of apps out there that are going to give you the answers, or that you could cheat with other kids. So I don't know how that's going to look. And I know that the superintendent is going to talk about grading soon. So I guess that in the meantime, if I'm thinking about my grade, your grade should be, do I understand it? So if you think that you understand something, gosh, you should be passing, right? And if you don't think you understand it, oh, you shouldn't be passing. How do I know that you understand it? Well, when I'm skimming through all of your homework on Fridays, I skim through there and I look at your processes. I look to see what you're doing. I look to see your work. If there's no work, it's like, I don't know what that is. But I need to see your work. And whenever I give you the keys, I hope that you're checking to see if you understand something. And if you have questions, okay, email me and we'll talk. But I think it's really important that you check your answers and you get your homework done, okay? Because there might be a time whenever I have to say, do you understand it? And I think most of you guys can tell me if you understand something. How I know? Like I said, I go through all of your homework. I look at your processes. You might not get the answer right, but it might be like, they may added this fraction wrong, but they knew how to find the b for y equals mx plus b. I'm feeling good about it. But I need to see some work. The other thing is that if you're handing in your homework late all the time, after that key has been posted, I don't know what you know. You need to get your homework in before the key is posted. If you don't, I don't think you know what's going on, okay? And for the most part, what you should have is all of your homework, all of the videos for your homework should be by Wednesday. So you'll have 4 of them, 4 videos with 4 assignments. I'm doing the first one today, then I'll do a Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. You can do those at your leisure as long as you get done by 4 o'clock on Friday and that thing is submitted, okay? So just keep in mind that I don't know what grades look like, but if I have to say, does this person understand it? I should be able to go through all of your homework, see a process and be like, yeah, or no. I can't look at this. I don't know, because the answers were already posted and I showed my work. So make sure you guys are getting those things in on time so that if I get asked that question, I can answer it. Okay. Again, if you had questions on last week's assignment, feel free to email me and I will either email you them back or I will come up with a Google Meet time. I am meeting with your class at 10:20 to 10:40 on Tuesday. I'll give you the code or whatever to get into our Google Meet if you want to meet. I'm also hoping to do one on Thursday. I'll let you guys know on Wednesday. I actually wasn't supposed to be to school on Thursday. My mom has a doctor's appointment, and I'm not really sure how long that's going to go, or even if we're going to go. But I did take that day off, so Thursday I don't know when I'll be around. So I will let you guys know hopefully on Wednesday. And like I said, my third quarter grade should be due on Friday. If I'm missing something from you, you'll probably end up with it incomplete, although I don't think there's many kids in this one. So that's pretty much it. That's your rundown for the week. You got a lot of stuff to do. When you get something done, just submit it. I may not check it in. I'm going to start my fourth quarter grade book with the first 2 assignments this week, Friday. And you guys should start to see if I'm getting things in on time or not on time. Okay, I don't know how long this is going to last. We're doing the best we can. Just keep learning, keep asking questions if you guys have questions. But I really hope to see you soon. Okay, take care of yourselves. And like I said, if you have any questions, make sure you email me. I'm generally checking my email throughout the day. All right, have a great week, you guys.